Hello, collective. Mm. Let's give it a minute to buffer, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. Well, it's after 12, so it's good morning. Good morning, my beautiful collective. I hope you're having a wonderful day. You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, collective. Sweet Jesus. Been trying to take a break, but past 2 days, we gotta get it out. It's somebody's I'm gonna say destiny there. Okay. What I see, y'all. There's someone coming back on a kamikaze mission. Okay, they're not in control of anything, right? And if you don't know what kamikaze means, look that shit up. They're like taking anyone and everyone as they go, right? But then there's this recurring energy. Someone from 5 to 10 years ago. It's like 5 to 10 years. There's some time in between this. I don't think you've been with this person. They might have liked you, and maybe you were in a relationship. Maybe they were in a relationship. They never said anything. And they're showing up dominant. This is coming rather strong. You know, when we say like the reconciliation energy, it's not always a past person you were been with. It's just someone that you have met in the past or been, your energies were intertwined one way, shape, or another. I'm going to describe this energy. And it keeps coming back to this is a person who they're a good person. There's like no cheater energy. This is a person, if you're in a relationship with them, they don't cheat. They're a good energy, they're a good person, but they worry so much about what other people think and what other people say. They're very, I don't know if it's family that controls what the hell they do, or just it's like this person is all about the group mentality. So they have a hard time making decisions on their own. This person is in and out of relationships. This person actually gets cheated on. This is the person that gets cheated on, right? Because the people they choose, they look the part. So every time they get in a relationship and they try to, have a relationship, they always get cheated on. The people aren't really the best. They look the part. It's the type of people that date the people that just look the part, and they end up getting hurt. I feel they're a good person. I'm not feeling a lot of meanness around this person. They just their hold on what everybody else thinks is what fucks up their life. They're not a go-getter energy. They're not a go-getter. They don't, they worry too much about everybody else thinks. So they don't go after what they want because they probably don't even know what the fuck they want. I don't know if it's like a controlling mother type energy or just the family all up in their shit, or if they're just so insecure with it's like the group mentality. This person is like the group mentality. The cattle going off the cliff, this person be right in there in the mix of it because they don't they don't think for themselves. I'm not feeling this as a bad energy. But what I keep getting, you could date this person. Y'all, this could be a person that comes back and you could date this. You could date this energy. I'm really feeling that this reading could play out over like 1 or 2 years or even longer. The fuck shit coming in, you're gonna realize that because that person's gonna be they're gonna be laying it on thick, and you're gonna know red flags are gonna go. The one coming back, you could date this person because I see him being. I mean, as far as the energy goes, they're a good energy. They're just so there's something that holds them back, and that could be what you could date this person 6 months to a year. Because what I feel with this person, you would have a very hard time looking forward into the future and like making plans 5 years, 10 years down the road. you would probably be a little leery of even signing like a 1-year lease with this person, because you always know that they're so easily manipulated. Whoever the hell, whatever the hell they listen to, whatever the hell they are gravitated to. It's like group mentality. This person worries too much about what everybody else thinks. And they basically keep self-sabotaging themselves in relationships because they choose the wrong people. It's more based on looks than like character. Kind of shallow in that aspect, but they're a good energy. So this could be someone that you meet and you date. You date them for a while, because I feel they're a good person. That's just kind of their one hang up that you could find to be, you don't want to take that shit on. Especially if you're someone that wants to think of stability, right? Okay, you start dating, you're going in, maybe you hit the year mark, maybe you're thinking about moving in, but you kind of get a little leery of even that, because you don't know, this person could be skittish when it comes to thinking long term. And a lot of that, I think, is because they're always the one left behind. I'm telling you, this person is always the one cheated on. That's why they're not a cheater energy. This person is not someone that would cheat, because about every relationship, they're the one that gets cheated on because they choose the wrong people. So, I mean, I like the energy, but it's that part of it, when it comes to having that one-on-one relationship, that interpersonal thing. That's the one thing about this person that's could make you walk away from it, because you're like, I just can't put my faith and trust that you're always going to be there when you're so easily swayed. And it is like group mentality. This person just goes with the flow with whatever the group mentality is. Now, maybe some of you, this is a union that could come together, and that could be what you help this person work on. Because this person is guarded as fuck. I'm telling you, every relationship they've had, they've been the one that's been cheated on. That's why this person isn't a cheater. I definitely feel this person isn't a cheater energy, but it's that low self-esteem they lack. If they can get out of the group mentality way of thinking, I don't know if it's a controlling mom or their brother, whoever the hell they're listening to that kind of gives them advice. Some of you, it could be their social media. They could just spend a lot of time, and masculine or feminine energies on this, guys and gals, that they, if they post something, they're so worried about what people are going to comment, what people are going to say. Even for the men, they could be like really worried about what they put up there and want to make sure everything's good, to the point of being kind of, that's a little insecure. But that energy is definitely around. And some of you might not have dated this person. They might have just liked you. You could have been in a relationship at the time. They could have been in a relationship. I think they had feelings, but they just never could speak on them. Because I want to stress, this person isn't the cheater type energy. This person isn't that. They are very faithful and a very loyal person because they've been cheated on. That I definitely feel. But yeah, every relationship they've been in, they've been the one that's been cheated on. But it's that group mentality thing. It's because they choose the wrong person. If they're just choosing, let's just say, someone that's skinnier instead of someone that is a little more, naturally shaped, maybe it's an age thing. They only date like a certain age. It's like whatever type they go for is it like fits an image, and it's really not even this person's image. They got some issues that if they ever get down there and work on them, they'd be a great catch. But that could be what could hold you off from going any further with this person. Because at the end of the day, even signing a year lease with this person, you'd be like, fuck, I don't even know you'd be here 3 months from now. You're always just going to feel like they're holding back or that they're easily swayed. Eight of Wands here with the Knight of Cups. Yeah, this person pays a lot of attention to who the hell they date. It's like it's almost like they put it up on a board for people to decide. Should I go after this one? Should I go after this one? If it's in a bar situation, it's like they only go after the one that's good looking versus the one that would actually be right for them. Controlling mother is what I'm getting. Someone has just a really controlling mother. And we all know how the hell that goes, right? If mom or dad, it's usually mom, but gives the yay or nay to a partner, right? If they like the person or not. Maybe they're just trying to fill mama's expectations. I don't know. Oh, thank you for the super chat. I missed it. Hallelujah. Eight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Now, for some of you, you could make this relationship work if this person and you could kind of work it out. Because I do have to tell you, they're a nice, gentle person. I do feel that, and they're loyal because they've always been the one cheated on. So this is the only holdup is they worry too fucking much about what everybody else thinks. So if you stand out and you're a little different, thank you for the super chat. Damn, thank you. 9999. Yeah, oh my God, y'all. There is so much beautiful coming in. Y'all, this energy switch up. And I gotta say, I wanted to do this because this is definitely a love reading, you guys. Because I've been doing, the heart chakra cleansing, working on that. We all got the work. And whenever I do my healing, of course, I include the collective in that because you guys are definitely a part of this. Y'all, my heart chakra candles are burning so fucking clean. The past 2-3 weeks, they've left residual down the jar. And, I just keep praying on it. Like, come on, spirit, what do we need to release from? Let's open up that heart energy. Let's open it. And, oh, my God, y'all, they've been burning clean. And they're like halfway through. And I'm like, praise Jesus. Praise Jesus. The healing is coming in. And I love that. I love that. Thank you for that. Y'all are so... I can't thank you guys enough. I cannot thank you guys enough for the love and support. I try to give it back. For those of you that isn't looking for love, and I know a lot of us aren't, y'all, I'm not really out there actively seeking it. I'm not really dating. But you still got to have your heart open to receive it, right? When the right person comes in, you got to be able to at least recognize. Because I tell you what, there is a wild card in the mix. And the image I get, the scene that I see is like someone on a subway. It's playing out like someone on a subway, right? You're in a public place and you're sitting there doing whatever you do. Some of y'all could be reading a book, a magazine, a podcast. You're doing something and you're going to strike up a conversation with somebody just out of the blue. And this person isn't going to feel like a skis or a scam artist. You're going to have something in common, and this person's going to like share the same interest. If it's a book, maybe they know the author, or maybe they're going to ask you about the book, what you think. This person is they're going to be your intellectual match. You guys are going to vibe on that conversational level. Because then I see you, Eight of Cups here, getting off like the subway train, going up to street level, right? And then, you all start walking and you think it's going to be a partying, but they're like, oh no, where I'm going is that way too. So the conversation is going, you're just walking, it's a beautiful report. Thank you for the super chat. And then when it's like you end up at your destination, they're going to the same fucking place. And, I like the New York reference because, just because it's the same building doesn't mean y'all are going to be working together. It's just a common ground. For some of you, this is how you end up. I don't know if this is just how the meet cute is going to be, how the situation is going to go, or if this is just like the full life analogy of how it's going to work, right? You're going to meet and you're going to take a little journey together. And then when you get off of that journey, you're just going to continue on and it's going to be fluid, right? And going up the steps is that rise, that elevation in the relationship, right? And you're still just going along, having a conversation. The conversation never lulls. It's very free-flowing. It's very beautiful. You're taking in everything around you. And then you end up going to the same destination. Once you get there, this person's like, oh, this is where I'm going to. So it could play out as like a meet cute situation, how you meet this person, or it could be in the long term, how the relationship is going to be. Because you start out, you meet, and the conversation is something that is you share in common, right? It's that first time you meet the person. And then from that, it's like you elevate, you're going up the stairs, right? You're getting to street level. So now you're just journeying along, right? You're out there and everything. You're out there. enjoying people. It's like traveling, a lot of beautiful traveling energy. And y'all, I've done like 2 or 3 readings, but I've not put them out. I keep getting drawn to do the live. And I'm seeing 111922895. Thank y'all for the likes. But it's like you guys are going in the same direction. You're going to the same destination, but you don't even realize that. And I love that because, you know, my analogy is you're going forward, as you're doing you on your path, the right person's going to come in at the right time and you're just going to meet up. It's going to be like a nice merge in the road and they're just going to keep following. And, you know, you don't, no one really knows where their end destination is going to be, right? When you meet somebody, how it's going to go. But I have to tell you, that energy is just so, it's going to be so easy. You know, it's like the perfect match as far as intellectually. The banter is good. It's like instead of finishing each other's sentences, you're going to be teaching each other new words. For some of you, they could be bilingual. They could live in another country, and that could be how you all travel. It's all about traveling. There's a lot of movement in this. It's elevation. It's movement. It's constantly moving. You know, with the environment, think of New York. Maybe a lot of travel to exotic destinations. Someone could live in another country, and that could be where that instead of finishing each other's sentences, you're teaching each other new words. This is so beautifully, it's like beautifully complex, but it's so fucking simple. And I have to tell you, with the kamikaze energy, oh, quit that. Thank you. The LPH guru. Yo, I gotta tell you, just a little side note. I was watching some therapist, some guy who's got a channel, almost 1 million subscribers. He showed up in my feed and he's talking about a medium. And I liked his viewpoint. You know, when it comes to psychology and things like that, I was like, oh, okay. I liked his viewpoint on things. You know, I don't want to fill any of y'all with bullshit. When I get the energy, that's the energy that I get. And y'all know I am not a love reader. But the energy I feel on this was, and it's been the past 2 days, y'all, and I tell you, I've sat down and done 3 or 4 readings and fucking nixed them. And I'm like, sweet Jesus. But that last storyline just keeps playing out. Like you meet, and it's a common thing. It's a book. It's something, and you just start conversing, and then it goes from the subway to the platform, and then you're elevating up, and then it's in the street, and it's just like the conversation is flowing, everything's going on around, but you guys are just continually on. And then when you end up where you're at, or they end up where they're at, you're like, well, fuck, this is where I'm going too. For some of you, this could be at a college campus. This could be at a workplace. You know, you could be in the same building but not work for the same company, right? It could be that joining forces where you guys create your own fucking company. The energy on that is so fucking beautiful. But I'm drawn to say, I don't know if that's the meet cute situation, how you're going to meet, or just how the relationship is going to kind of transpire. You know what I mean? Because you could read it either way. For some, that could be how you meet, right? And at the end of the day, not realizing that that's going to be your whole story. Once you kind of meet up, that merger in the road where, you know, y'all merge together and then bam, there you are. It's so beautiful. But I also have to say the second energy. Because y'all, for some of you, this could play out over a couple years. Because that second energy is really showing up prevalent. But I think when you get in with this person, this could be a person that you date for a while. This could be I hate to use the reference. This could be the bad pancake, okay? Because this person could just be, they never are their self. They're not a go-getter. They're not a go-getter. And I don't know about you all, but you want someone in a relationship that's going to be able to go out there and get what the fuck they want, right? No one wants to, you know, have somebody on their tit. Because you could date this person because they had a beautiful energy too. Like I said, this is a person who's very faithful. It was a beautiful energy. I don't know if mama was too controlling or just everyone around them. It's like, because I seen that herd of buffalo going off the fucking cliff, and this person would be right in there with the bunch, right? They were afraid to stand back and do what they needed to do. And they could be attracted to you if you had the more of that go-getter energy. So that could be a relationship that unfolds, and you kind of help that person. That could be maybe one of your next relationships. It helps you gain the trust back because this person is definitely very trustworthy, and they would be a loving, kind person, but they have a hang-up. And that could be what you need to teach them they need to deal with, or how they need to teach you. Collective, y'all can flip the energies on that if you're thinking about going towards someone else, because that could be your energy as well. It's not always people coming towards us. You could be thinking about going towards someone. But the second energy I'm feeling is someone 5 to 10 years. I feel there's a gap. And I don't think you necessarily dated this person. You could have been in a relationship. They could have been in a relationship. They just never said anything, or you never said anything. And now, with the advent of social media is great, but you never know who the hell's watching, gawking, and stalking, right? I'm wanting to add, you'll kind of know if this is your story with that second person, because they might start showing up in the people you may know category on your social pages. Any platform you got, if people keep looking at your shit, they eventually kind of show up in your feed. That could be how this person shows up for some of you, if that's what you're doing. This is a very complex energy. So, it could go either way. Collective, this could be you wanting to go towards somebody, like I said, or somebody towards you. But that second person, and y'all, you might have to date a few before you find the exact one, right? And I love it. Let's throw some cards down. But I tell you what, I can see that play. And you know what? I'll tell you what, with that, the first one, the person on the kamikaze, you know what, that story I was seeing, what clip I was seeing in my head. You remember the Truman Show? Where he's in the water, and, they all kept telling him to stay out of the fucking water because, that's how supposedly his dad passed. And he goes through all that. He survives it. And then he hits the fucking wall, and he's walking up the door to go out. For some of you, someone is getting ready to walk out that door, but that's going to be like a tower moment for them. Whatever the hell they were in, they think it's coming to an end, but it's kind of just the beginning energy. And that's the one that knows they're going down, and it's like they're going to be grasping. I'm telling you, they're going to be grasping. But you're going to know this one because they're going to be very aggressive, wanting to come in, and you're just going to feel the fucking energy. Whether they show up or not, some of them might not, because I think you are being protected from that energy. The second one, I think, could definitely be someone that you date for a while. And again, I want you to even think long-term on this, because some of y'all may date that second person for a while. Because you know what? That second person is going to... I think that second person, honestly, is going to be a healer for you. If you've had trust issues, if you've need someone to just come in and kind of love on you and make you feel good, this will be the person that'll build that trust back. Because like I said, this person ain't a cheater, because they've always been the one cheated on. So that's the one thing about this person you're going to know, and they're probably going to let you know. But it's because they choose the wrong people. But the one thing that they lack, which could actually end up turning you off, is the go-getter energy. Especially if it comes to, if you're ready to like move in with somebody and they're hesitating signing a lease, just a year fucking lease, right? And they don't even want to commit a year. And that could be the turning point for you. And some of you, this could have been played out already, right? I'm wanting to add, because that last energy, that meet cute, I'm getting that meet cute, how you meet in that public like situation, and then you just start kind of walking, you elevate up to get to street level, and then you're just walking along, the conversation's going, and you're both heading in the same direction, not knowing that you're going to the same destination. For some of you, that could be like the wedding chapel. It's like, but that energy is going to be so fucking beautiful. And I have to say, because instead of getting that you'll be finishing each other's sentences, I'm getting that you'll be teaching each other new words, which is far more fucking beautiful than finishing each other's sentences. That's like growth and all kinds of beauty in that. Words could be something. Maybe you're both writers. You like to read. You're communicative. All I know, these become channelings more than readings anymore. Spirit, throw us some cards down. I was drawn to this little puka deck. Any of y'all that knows Green Eyes? Little puka deck here. What's going on? What's going on for the collective? The 309 in the house. Damn, thank you all. 149. Thank you all for the super chats. Y'all, the love you all give, I hope I give it back. And yes, with the heart chakra candles, y'all, oh my God. I was so glad they're burning clean because I have been so praying on that. Oh my God. Because I think that's going to bring in a lot of healing. And y'all, I don't know about you, but the damn emotional roller coaster, sweet Jesus, y'all, sweet Jesus. Yeah, 5 of Wands in reverse here, letting go of the conflict, avoiding conflict, right? This conflict resolution. There's no conflict resolution if you stay the fuck away from conflict, right? 9 of Wands, wounded warrior, right? You got your guard up, so, you know, you've come from that battle. You're a little fucking wounded, right? Some of y'all, I got to tell you, with this 9 of Wands, I got to fucking tell you. You know, I put my trees up early, and I'm glad I did because, thank God, I've kind of gotten out of that energy. I finally got the greenery on the front porch, and I got the lights on it, but I still ain't decorated it because I still got to choose a fucking color scheme. Because right now, I'm kind of done with the Christmas decorating. We've moved on to something else. Australia in the house. Oh. So a lot of you, you're coming from that. You're a little wounded. You might have your guard up. You're avoiding this, right? You're avoiding this like a motherfucker. So, some of y'all could still feel a little restricted with that hand in the sling, right? You got your arm in the sling. Some of y'all, that's like a pullback energy. So don't be a little concerned if you're a little more tired or you're feeling like you're just kind of, it's almost a stagnant, but it's a good stagnant. Definitely pay very close attention to your thoughts. It's like that energy lift when the change in the energy. Spirit might tell you to sit down and do the healing that you need, drink plenty of water and sleep. If you fucking take 2 or 3 naps a day and you can afford to, do it. Do it. Just go with the flow. Don't try to fight it, y'all. We got a King of Swords here, the Ace of Wands, and the Tower in reverse. Some of y'all are going to be getting some really good advice. This King of Swords energy is someone very smart and capable around you. Masculine or feminine energy, okay? You're going to be getting some good advice. I feel like this is good advice coming in, especially if you're thinking about making any moves. Before you make any moves, listen, you got someone that kind of can give you a positive heads up or a good nudge in the right direction, especially if you're thinking about making a purchase, a major purchase or a decision. This could be lawyer energy. This could be accountant energy. This could be just a really wise person that might be in the same business that you're in. Some of you, this could be a boss. This could be an HR person. This is somebody that definitely is on your, this person has your back. This is like, when I think of the King of Swords energy, this is like a neutral energy. Sometimes you need somebody that's going to give it to you straight up without the bullshit. Because they can give 2 fucks what the hell you do, right? Sometimes when a King of Swords listen, you get the advice, you take it, especially when it's for free, and you go with it. For some of you, this could be an older energy, masculine or feminine, guys. We're just reading the energy. Someone's going to give you some good advice or some good heads up, especially when it comes to making a decision to help you avoid making the wrong decision. Right? If some of y'all are thinking about buying a vehicle, that King of Swords could be a mechanic, right? Take it to someone you trust to give it a good once over, right? That way the purchase is going to be good. If you're looking at property, get you a good freaking house appraiser in there, a home inspector, excuse me. Get you a good home inspector. Y'all, the guy I got when I bought my house was fucking amazing. He was worth the $300. Um, awesome guy. Awesome guy. A lot of advice, and everything he said was the fucking truth. So some of y'all are going to be getting some good advice, especially if you're thinking about making some moves. And some of y'all, this could definitely be attorney energy or accountant energy. Here in the States, we got tax season coming up here in about 2 more months. So some of y'all could be making some money moves, right? Some of you, this could be boss. Some of you, someone could be telling you about a new job opening. If you're thinking about relocating for jobs, 355 in the house. Thank y'all for showing up. 211, 178. You're going to get some good advice. So you know what? Listen. Some of y'all, this might even be just like a stranger on the street. Someone that you meet. You know, you never know who's gifted, y'all. And if someone just happens to come up and like say something to you or give you a thought or tell you some advice, maybe kind of pay attention to it, because this could just be like some one-off chance meeting. Maybe you're buying a book or you're buying something and this person comes up. It could very well be an older energy too, right? They could be like, son, daughter, why are you doing that? There's a better deal up the road, or you can do this. It's going to be good advice, especially if you're planning on making a move, because it's going to help you avoid a disaster. So if you're making any decisions like that, you want to buy a vehicle, a used vehicle, find you a mechanic to look that shit over, okay? If you're looking to buy property, pay the money to get a house appraisal. Get your own. Just trust. This is when you trust advice from people that, you might have to pay for it, but they know what the fuck they're talking about. They're going to save you trouble in the end. And they are well worth the fucking money. What else you got on this? It's such a beautiful energy, but I'm telling you all, definitely when it comes to your emotions, I want you to just go with the flow. If you cry, honey, cry. If you want to laugh your ass off, laugh your ass off. Yeah, it could be mood swings. Just go with it. Go with it, because a lot of it is that purging. Because y'all, I'm gonna tell you, I've been watching videos and found my bitch ass just crying like, what the fuck, John? What the fuck, John? But the more I release that, it kind of goes between crying and watching funny shit and laughing my ass off. But going through that and releasing that energy, because it is like a physical release. Your body feels the difference, right? It is such a fucking release in energy. The dog feels different. Kitty's been all over the fucking place. It's like they've got a whole new life, right? It's like the energy lift. The energy lift. But sometimes you got to go through them roller coasters, because that's that purging taking place. The things, and y'all might not feel like you're arrested because you're doing a lot of work when you're sleeping in the 5D. Whether you believe in that energy or not, some of y'all think you just dreaming away. You were working your ass off up there in the 5D. That's why you're waking up tired, because you're actually working. You might not physically be doing a lot down here where you feel like, what the fuck? But boy, up there in the 5D, y'all are really throwing some shit together. You're really doing a lot of work, that inner work, a lot of it healing. And I know not everyone is ready for love. Some people aren't actively seeking it, but you still want to have your heart chakra open, able to give and receive. Thank you for the super chat. Because that's going to be very imperative. Because I tell you what, there's some beautiful shit coming in. And I don't mean shit in like a bad way. It's like the energy. The energy is going to be good and healing. Because I don't know about a lot of you, but people need to come together and start working more together with the way things are going. That 7 of Cups in reverse here, because they're going to be some confusion with stagnation. We don't know what's coming down the pike for any of us as far as, restrictions are going to be. And that's going to really start weighing on a lot of people. Some people don't like that, not being out there around people. We naturally need to be around other people. We need people, right? We need people. We need the interactions. Even the ones that say they don't need a little bit of attention, right? We need that one-on-one interaction, especially those of us that like to be out in people, right? We're like Ariel. I want to be where the people are. I want to be where the sun is shining, right? You have to have people. You like the energy. You like the interaction, right? But for some people, that could start weighing pretty heavy because the isolation could really start getting to them. So, we got to keep that in mind. That's why I think there's going to be a lot of beautiful healing energy coming in. Yeah, because here's the Three of Swords. A lot of people could definitely be fighting depression and loss and feeling, and whether they know it or not. Because, a lot of these introverts that say they don't need people don't realize how much they do. It's nice that you could order whatever you want online. It's nice that you don't have to be around people, but you do need interactions. We all need them interactions because we all got to feel needed and wanted, right? That's the energy of if you're held up in your house and you can't go nowhere, right? It's like if something happened to you, who the fuck's going to know? There's a lot of single people out there that don't have anybody. They don't live around any family, right? They don't have anybody to check in on them. So if they don't go to work and something happened to them, it's hard to say how long they could be in distress and no one come help, right? There's a lot of different things in the world that people don't think about. Some people get up and go to work and be around people. So that way people know if something's up with them, right? Y'all ever had a job or worked with somebody and you kind of knew, or you got a little worried if they didn't show up for work? You're like, is everything okay? Because that is not like this person. When I was managing a gas station, you had your regular people that come in, right? And when you didn't see them, you kind of worried about them, especially if they were older. So a lot of you pay attention to that energy because some people don't. Some people are literally all alone in the world. They don't have anybody to check on them. So they go out and try to, that way they at least, hopefully. Life Alert, I don't even know if they still use that anymore. Life Alert was used by a lot of single people in case something did happen. If they didn't have anybody, they could call on the phone, right? It's something to think about. Some of you could be in that energy. Some of y'all could be dealing with that. Three of Swords here. That loneliness can get to people. My loneliness is killing me. That we channeling some Brittany. Some of y'all check on your loved ones if you haven't checked on them in a while. I feel this is kind of that just as a collective, right? We all just kind of need to watch out for each other, make sure everyone is doing good, right? It's kind of a change of consciousness as people get removed from each other. People are going to realize how much they actually do need people and how much people need to actually come together. Adult company, yeah. If you're stuck at home with kids all the fucking time, Lord have mercy on you. That drive you nuts, right? Adult conversations. Oh my God, people homeschooling. I feel sorry for these kids homeschooling. I know my bitch ass couldn't sit still and do homework if I was stuck at home. So Lord help these kids. Even some of these kids are having to deal with shit, right? I would be the last fucking person you'd want to homeschool. I ain't even gonna lie about that. The Fool in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is kamikaze. Someone wants to come in, but they know they can't. Someone is crashing and burning, y'all, and they're not even in the control seat on that. And they ain't got no fucking choice. For a lot of you, that's spirit stepping in. If you haven't been feeling like you've been rested, a lot of you, you're doing a lot of work up there in the 5D. And the beauty of that? You ain't even got to believe in it because you're doing it while you're fucking sleeping. It's on the subconscious level. It's the healing. And I pray for y'all every night before I go to bed. Three of Pentacles right here. What are you working on? Three of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles. That's a progression. What you work on today, you could reap the rewards from tomorrow. A lot of you definitely watch your spending. Watch your spending. Some of you are going to be making, maybe, I'm picking up some major purchases. Someone's thinking about making a major purchase. Like I said, if you're going to make a major car purchase or house purchase, get the correct people to look at your shit, right? If you're going to buy a used car, get a mechanic to look at it. If you're going to buy a house, get your house inspector in there. Any major purchases, do your research, because some of y'all might be able to find things a little cheaper. What I'm getting is don't settle for less now, because there could be a better opportunity just up the road. Just up the road. So if you don't feel it immediately, hold off, because it's like there's a better opportunity up the road. So kind of hold on right now and keep doing the work that you're doing, because things are going to come, things are going to work out. Because that goes to the Seven of Pentacles, all about that saving, right? Whatever you got going, just save it up a little bit, because an opportunity could arrive, and maybe for a couple $1,000s more, you can upgrade, right? And get something a little better, fewer mileage. I'm picking up car energy, car and house energy. Some of y'all, maybe even apartment, right? If you hold off, maybe you can get a better deal on a lease. Maybe they're going to give a spring special where you get two months free, and you can save a little bit. Thank you for the super chat. Page of Cups here in reverse with the Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune. That right there, y'all. And the Four of Wands. This is the energy, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Especially for those of you that aren't really looking for a relationship right now. And those of you that are open, you always have to want to have that heart chakra open. So you're not going to miss out on an opportunity. Because look at that. The Lovers, Wheel of Fortune in reverse with the Four of Wands. What did I say? Y'all are going to be traveling down, and you're going to be heading to the same destination. But you're not even going to realize it the whole fucking time you're going through it. That's how Spirit works. But I wanted to add, it could be, you could have played halfway out. Some of y'all could be starting this. I don't know if it's going to be like a meet cute situation, and it is played out just like a scene in a movie where you meet and then you elevate pretty quick to street level, and then you end up there, and then the story goes from there. It's kind of like the short version of a long movie. Y'all ever watch that those videos that kind of condense a movie down to about 10-15 minutes? I've been watching a couple of those instead of watching the whole movie. That's kind of neat if you want to know how a movie goes. So that's that energy. You just start off, you're walking, you're conversing, you're having a good old time, and then you end up right there at the same location. That Wheel of Destiny. Page of Cups. Some of you, when it comes to relationships. Now, if it's not a love relationship, it could just be a damn good partnership. And definitely that King of Swords showing up. You're going to get some damn good advice from somebody, and you best fucking take it. Okay? You're going to get some good advice from somebody. Because here's this damn King of Cups. King of Cups is the Two of Cups in reverse, that Nine of Pentacles. This energy right here is that second person. I'm telling y'all, that second energy I like, but it could be somebody that you just meet, and you could date them 6 months to a year, maybe 9 months. It could be like the bad pancake, the one before you meet the real one. But it's going to be a healing energy. It's going to be a partnership where you're going to heal yourself, and maybe this person learns a lesson as to what they need to work on, especially if they have to leave you, because this person isn't the cheater type. So if it comes to building trust, this person's going to be the perfect person to do that, because they've always been the one cheated on. So you're not going to worry about that about this person, and they could help you do the healing that you need to do if there's any residual healing, and you could also help them. But the Two of Cups there in reverse, this could just be somebody that you date for a little while. Like I said, I think the energy with this one, if it comes down to like making a long-term decision, some of y'all, if it gets to that opportunity, if a lease is up and someone's like, well, should we move in together? That's when this person's hold up, this person's drawback is going to be what causes you to pull your energy. Because you're going to be like, you can't even fucking commit to a 1-year lease. Nah, you know, and I think it'll be an amicable split. Probably not for that person. I think you're going to be a lesson for that person. So that could be the next person that you date or someone that you date, because this person is going to help you open up that heart and build your trust back, make you believe in people again, especially if you're a little cold-hearted and you don't think you could ever open up to somebody again. Your Five of Cups, it's a healing energy. It's a healing energy. It's going to teach you. It's going to teach you. And you're going to teach this person, because I tell you what, this person is the one that always gets cheated on because they just choose the wrong fucking person. That's why this person would never cheat, because they know how it fucked up it is. And that's going to help you trust this person and be willing to, open up and be with them. Because maybe that's a lesson you need to learn before you meet the right one. So you ain't got no baggage carrying you along, right? If the opportunity shows up, you're going to talk to people. You're going to be willing to do what you need to do. Let's throw out another. How long have we been on here? 46? Y'all, I've been trying to keep my readings short, but sweet Jesus, they just get longer and longer and longer. Be expecting some interesting readings to come up. I was kind of letting the energy from this new moon kind of work its way out and around before I focused on anything specific. Spirit, what message do you have for my collective? Let's ring the fucking bell on this. You can ring my bell, ring my bell, ring a ring a ring. Spirit, any other message you'd like to get out? Any other message you'd like to get out? So the Truman Show may be a movie if you haven't watched it. But I keep getting that ending scene where he just gets out of that freaking rainstorm and he walks up to that door and he opens it up. And that would be the perfect movie to have a fucking sequel to, but they never did that, right? Because what did he face when he walked out that door? That's one that would have been a good sequel. But someone don't realize when they walk out, they think it's rough waters now. Oh, Lord Jesus. What they face when they walk through that door is going to be something different. I keep seeing that subway scene. Oh, thank you for the super chat, you guys. That subway scene, like two people meeting on a train or just having a conversation. They meet in public, right? And it's over a book or something in common. And the conversation goes, you're not going to feel any skeezy energy. You could be the one to actually initiate the conversation, right? And then you just get off of that and you keep walking, and then you get to street level and you're still going. And they're like, oh no, I'm going that way too. And then bam, you end up at the same fucking place when you think you're going to part. But that could be the meet cute when you first meet them, or just how the whole relationship goes. Or that's how you meet them, and that is at the end how the whole relationship goes. It's like things are bigger than what they seem. 424 in the house. Thank you all for showing up. 424-240-260. Thank you for the likes. Y'all, shout out to Mystic Tori. I don't know if you all know her or watch her channel or not. That reading of hers I shared. I love her energy. If you don't know her, check her out. Miss Queen of Pentacles 333, check her out too. We got the Nine of Cups in reverse. Page of Swords. Someone knows they missed out on wish fulfillment. That's two energies. Okay. The second, the next person you meet or someone that you meet, it's going to be a short-term relationship, but it's going to be a healing one. And I feel like this person, you probably didn't date him. You might not have even known they liked you because, you could have been dating somebody. They could have been dating somebody. They never expressed their feelings. I don't think they did. They're probably going through a breakup now and they just happen to cross you, social media of some sort, and now they could be thinking about coming in and saying something. Because someone knows they missed out on a good opportunity. Collective, that could be you. Like I said, this could be you thinking about going towards someone. If you're going to be more the kind of the dominant in the situation, right? That could be what you're thinking, or maybe someone from your past has popped up and you're thinking about going towards them. King of Cups in reverse with the Tower in reverse. There's still one more on this, the Star card. Yeah, I think some of you can expect a short-term relationship. It is a King of Cups energy, but their holdup is going to be something they got to deal with, which is, I think, more externals. I don't know if it's a overly aggressive mother or just the fact that this person worries too fucking much about what people think. And it is going to be a Tower moment, but from it is the healing. Not every breakup has to be a big fucking mess, right? Some breakups can be amicable and you can part on good terms. So when you meet on the street, you could say, how you doing? And actually be friendly, right? Not every breakup has to be an outright freaking nightmare. Especially when it's all about healing. You're going to learn from this person and get some healing from them. You're going to help them heal, but maybe the next person's going to help them kind of get their shit together. We can meet people and just be with them for a little while on the journey. That second energy, though, is going to be a healing one. Because all I keep getting stressed is this person ain't like a cheater energy. They've always been the one cheated on. So if you got trust issues dealing with the person, this person's going to basically put those at ease. And that's going to be where that healing comes in. They're going to have something to offer you and teach you, and you're going to have it to teach them. But I don't feel like this person's completed their journey yet. I feel like this is just going to be short term. Y'all are going to learn from each other, and it's going to be an amicable split. It's not going to be a Tower moment. It's just going to be like, we tried, but it just ain't going to work. It just ain't going to work, because this person is a King of Cups. This person, masculine or feminine, is very loving, kind, and gentle. They just always chose the wrong fucking person. But y'all going to heal each other through this. And an amicable split. There is such a thing as an amicable split. Are these connected? Ooh. Y'all, I cannot stress this energy enough. Those of you that think someone's watching you or you feel like your shit's tapped, whatever the fuck's going on here, this ain't going to be for everybody, okay? Page of Swords here with the King of Swords. If someone is watching you, someone is watching them. Okay? So a lot of you, I want you to let your guard down and just quit worrying about shit. Okay? Everyone's on a different path. Everyone's on a different journey. Everyone's on a different time frame. Because that Nine of Cups energy in reverse. Someone is like, it's like a kamikaze, y'all. They didn't get what they wanted. They're watching, gawking, stalking. But while they're watching, gawking, stalking, someone could be watching them, right? Just trust that. If you ain't on some fuck shit and you ain't got nothing to worry about, you just keep doing you all, right? You just keep doing you. I don't have moderators, guys and gals, because if the crazy wants to come out, let them leave a digital blueprint. You just got to go with the flow, right? Damn, with the Five of Swords in reverse, Two of Cups here, and damn, y'all, you can't make this motherfucking shit up. Look at this. Five of Swords in reverse, the Two of Cups there with the damn Nine of Swords. What did I fucking tell you all? If you're concerned about somebody watching you, just know somebody's watching them, and look at that shit. Five of Swords in reverse, conflict saved, right? No conflict there. Leaving someone in that Nine of Swords bucket. Is that Nine of Swords or Eight of Swords, y'all? Eight of Swords. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, we send love and light to people going through some toxic shit. All the news anymore has just been freaking sad as fuck here in the States. Let's send peace, love, and light out to those that have been dealing with some fucked up losses. Mm-mm-mm. Anything else you want to add on this, Spirit? The Tower in reverse. A lot of you breathe easy. Breathe easy. The Tower keeps coming up, and y'all notice every time the Towers come up, it's been in reverse. Right? Don't worry. Don't worry. Keep your protection up. Keep your security up. Keep your lights on. Those of you with cameras, do what you would normally do just to be smart, right? Street smart. And don't worry. Don't worry. And I know a lot of you, there is some fuck shit energy around, guys. I don't like to focus on it a whole lot in my readings because, like I said, you're protected. Some of y'all don't even realize what the fuck is up, which you're not supposed to, because you're not supposed to worry about it. So trust towers being averted, right? There are people, places, and things working on your behalf. It's that Wheel of Fortune energy, right? Everything falling into place. You got to focus on you, because a lot of you, I tell you what, the emotional roller coaster is going to be some fun. Y'all, I know from me, because I'm like, sweet fucking Jesus. But you know what? The heart chakra candles are burning clear. So that tells me that's a release that needs to happen. Subconsciously, y'all, if you ain't feeling like you're getting a restful sleep, it's because you're working your ass off up there in the 5D. Some of y'all, if that's subconscious healing that you're doing as you allow yourself to release and purge the negative, right? Keep your water up. That way you can keep the toxins out. Burn your sage, burn your Palo Santos, do what you do a lot of praying, y'all. And if you don't think that you're stuck or you're having a hard time filling it out, y'all just say a little prayer to Jesus before you go to bed, right? Spirit, help me release any negative energies I need to release. Help me release any negative energies around the heart. What do I need to release? What's going to be for my higher good, right? And just leave it to the Lord, and He'll facilitate it. Now, some of y'all may be crying and shit when you watch a video or something, but you got to go with it. It's actually a physiological thing. It's actually good for you. Go with it. Y'all, we had such a rain today, but it is so nice outside and that wind is blowing. It's probably in the 50s, but it feels so nice. Feels so nice out there. I'm hearing the wind chimes in the background. What else you have, Spirit? Let's throw you on Oracle deck. And what time is it? Sweet Jesus. Ooh, the angel deck. Okay. Ooh. I pull it out in Six of Pentacles in reverse with the Justice in reverse. And the Page of Cups. Nine of Cups again. Some of y'all are going to be avoided, I think, the kamikaze. Something's going to come in to bring balance to that before you even have to. Oh, Yosemite, sweet G, I'm jealous. Something's going to bring in balance to this situation, so I think you're going to be okay. So someone's going to be stopped before they can come in with some offer. Just keep that in mind. Temperance here at the Nine of Cups. Do the healing that you need to do. Again, sage your house. And y'all, those of you wanting to get black obsidian, I didn't realize this. You can buy like a bag of that at freaking Hobby Lobby, like 2-pound bag of that for like $6 or $7. You could sprinkle that around your yard to help clear any negative energies up. I didn't realize they had it so fucking cheap, right? Definitely think about that. Think about that. Ace of Pentacles here with the Ace of Wands. On the Knight of Pentacles. With the 9. I'm telling you, someone's going to give you some really good advice. I don't know if someone's looking at a house, a car. Here it's kind of definite a house. If you think a house is like your dream house, and it's going to be a major fucking chunk of change going down. For some of you, maybe even like an apartment or something. Hold off, because if you're dealing with a crook, you're going to get some information that's going to help you out. Like this 9 of Cups right here is like someone's going to help you out. You're going to be getting some good advice, or you're going to be paying somebody for some damn good advice, especially when it comes to a large purchase. So if you're thinking about making a large purchase, get anyone involved in there that you need to. A house inspector, if you're thinking about a vehicle, when you go to look for it, make sure you have a mechanic that you trust to kind of give it the once over. Especially now with a lot of these flooded vehicles coming out. If y'all don't know Scotty Kilmer's channel, he's an older guy that does like car things. He can give you some good advice on what to look for if you can't afford to pay a mechanic. But if you're really looking at something and it's going to be a chunk of change, kind of schedule you a mechanic to either go with you or where you can kind of drive by their shop and let them take a look at it. And always look for rust, okay? If you're not going to pay for somebody to do it, get your ass down underneath there and check the body for rust. If you see rust, get the fuck away from it, okay? But you're going to get some good advice from somebody that's going to save you some money. And as it came up before, some of you, it's going to save you money because there's a better deal down the road, right? You see that King of Pentacles there in reverse? But look, this 9 of Cups, you could get a better deal down the fucking road. Someone else is going to be like, no, this is really what you want. This is really the freaking wish fulfillment here. Yo, a house, definitely get you a good house inspector to go in there and trust what the hell they say. I know sometimes that the bank will fucking do it or they'll tell you that they did it. Pay the fucking money and have your own person go in, okay? Just to help you, because they are worth the fucking money, y'all. I think I paid it was either $300 or $350, the guy that did mine. And everything he said was the fucking truth, right? And then I ended up having to recall him for something because the bank was dicking me around, saying foundation problems. And I called him up because a structural engineer is what the bank was telling me I had to get. And I was like, dude, where's the fucking structural engineer at? And he said, I looked at that house. If they did a structural engineer, he said, that'd cost you so much fucking money. And when I finally did, I called around and got some guy down in Indianapolis that called me back. He was an older guy. And he was like, did you have the house inspected? I'm like, yeah. He said, if the house inspector said it was good, it's good. He said, if I send my people down there to do it, he's like, that's going to be a couple $1,000s. But if a house inspector told you it was good, trust him. But y'all, you know what? Yeah, speaking of that, I can tell you that with my situation, the bank was dicking me around and I ended up I actually went land contract with my house for 5 years. I'm glad I did, because if I went with that bank, they ended up having like 2-3 years later where they were fucking people over big time on their house purchases. So that was spirit stepping in on my behalf without me even realizing it. And yeah, I had the house paid off in 5 years and $5,000 in interest. Y'all can't beat that shit. If I went through the bank, good Lord, right? Y'all gotta trust. Sometimes rejection is God's protection. Spirit, what else you want to throw on this? What else you want to throw on this? Yeah, now the Tower shows up in the upright. The change, right? Good energy here. Because look at that Tower. That shows Archangel Michael fighting a lot of y'all's battles. That's what a lot of you are doing in your sleep. If you're waking up and you're not feeling like you're asleep, you're rested, you have no idea what your subconscious mind is up there doing. You have no idea. No idea. Oh, I just noticed that. If you can see, he's actually, that angel is standing on top of that rubble, right? So it's not really a tower moment. That tower's already happened. This is like the rebuilding process, right? You see, y'all, I got that ring light on. You see that, Archangel Michael? The tower's already happened here, so don't fear this. You've already gone through this. This is like Archangel Michael fighting that shit off, right? It's beautiful fucking energy. Take it to Jesus when in doubt, y'all. Shits and giggles, guys. What about this tower card? What's Archangel Michael fighting for? What is this? Ah, fuck. I don't want to take a book. Damn it. Let's just read it, folks. Let's see what's up. 4 swords in reverse with the devil. Yeah, someone's restless to come back in with the 3 of wands right here. That 4 swords, that devil in reverse, and that 3 of wands. This is that kind of restless energy that wants to come in, but it's kind of like that escape. I'm telling you what, with this energy right here, think of the end of the Truman Show. Because that's what I'm seeing. You know, he gets through the water and he gets, you know, all the turbulence and he hits the back wall, right? And then he sees the stairs and he's able to go out the fucking door. Some people are just now pulling from this energy. But then as soon as they open up that door to get out, what's waiting there? And I don't feel like this is your all's energy because the towers happen. Because when you really think of the Truman Show, okay, he escapes where he's at, right? He escapes the set. But imagine the shit he's got to deal with as soon as he walks out that door, right? By listening to other people, by being under control of this toxic energy, right? The producers of the Truman Show. Once he opens up that door, think of all the psychologically, all the shit he's got to deal with. I mean, could you imagine? For a lot of you, that's the people trapped in this toxic energy. They're not getting rested up now, right? They know it's time. You see that? That's the devil that's nudging this person forward to move forward. You know, of all the movies they want to make fucking sequels to, right? That'd have been the perfect one to do a sequel to. Because the fuck shit he had to come out of walking through that door. So what we got here number-wise? 3, 4, 34 could mean something. Then we got the 3 of Pentacles, the moon in reverse, the 3 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups. 8 plus 3 is at 11, right? 3 of Pentacles and the moon. Some of y'all are going to realize why things didn't work out. Some of y'all, that could be whoever goes through that door is going to realize why things didn't work out, right? Whether by choice or just by circumstance, right? Some people by birth, escaping from that toxic energy they're in. The 3 of Cups here and the 8 of Cups. Celebrating, though, as you move on. Now, we know at the end of the Truman Show that, the girl that he met and fell in love with, the woman, she was waiting for him. So we know she would be there to pick him up. We know his dad was watching too. So we know he had someone that loved him and he had a family member that was going to be there to pick him up, right? They were going to meet him when he come out that door. They knew what was going on. So a lot of you, that energy. 8 plus 3 is 11. Trust who you're being led to. Trust who the guidance is. And for heaven's sake, always look to the angels for guidance when in doubt. Let go, let God. Let it just work itself out. Don't worry. Because look at that tower card, y'all. That's Archangel Michael there. He's standing on top of that tower. The tower's already happened. That's Archangel Michael fighting off any of that negative energy that's around. Doing your saging. Y'all see the smoke there? Doing your saging. I like to burn the Palo Santos myself. It's a beautiful energy. Let go, let God. I want y'all, any emotions that you're going through, feel that shit out. Okay, feel that shit out. If you feel the need to cry 1 minute and the next minute you're laughing your ass off, do what you got to do. Go with the flow. Okay, go with the flow. Don't fight it. Anything else? Let's throw a song on this. Let's end it with the song, y'all. I found a nice old vocal teacher YouTube channel. I've been working on the theater voice, y'all. Getting that shit back into line. Ah, Spirit, give us a song. Give us a song. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a memory. You got us feeling alright. Oh, y'all. Fuck. Oh. Fuck. Love can build a bridge between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? Sweet Jesus, you can't plan this shit out, y'all. Love. You gotta keep that heart open, right? Send it out there, you get it back. Let's see what the bottom of the deck is just for shits and giggles, though. You're gonna get a lot of yin-yang energy. Oh, sweet Jesus. I am beautiful in every single way. And words can't bring me down, no. So don't you bring me down today. We gotta leave on that. Spirit done dropped the fucking mic, y'all. Thank y'all for the love and support. I send it back. May you have a beautiful week. Thank you, those that donated. 532, 352. Wow, numbers. You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. Let go and let God. Take it to Jesus. Whatever deity you worship, right? You got this. Keep that heart open, though. You got to keep that heart open. Don't let them get you down. You got this. Peace, love, and light, collective.